Podding. Doing some neck rehab. I don't know if you can see. I just got it tied up to the rack, the gym rack. I kind of just wanted to talk about some shit. I was gonna bring my face up to the camera and just record something, but it's pretty fucking weird being just like in the dark in my face. So, giving you a bit of a wider view of what I'm up to. I just kind of wanted to talk about emotional regulation during chronic injuries. It's pretty fucked up, in short. Like, no one really talks about, there's a lot of dissociation with being this isolated and alone, like, because I'm on my own, like, I'm flatting. I don't have a car. My wheelchair's broken right now. And just the emotional, just, it's lonely. Like, it's fucking, people come see me now and then, which is cool, I love that. But it's like, it gets tricky when you're, like with church, from people, for example, with people from my connection to people from churches, like, I get very, in my head a lot, and I think a lot about them when I can't go. And it just gets in my head, like, it's not healthy. This isn't healthy. I'm well aware of that. It puts you in this unhealthy state where you can't go and connect and express certain things how you normally would if you could walk, but I can't. And I think what no one talks about is just how unhealthy it makes, like, and it makes you want to give into like other sins like pornography, which thank God I haven't caved, but it's been a lot more difficult the more alone you are. And I ain't caving, but it's not a healthy place to be in emotionally. There's a lot of emotional discipline I've had to acquire, learn to be comfortable on my own. I am comfortable on my own, but it's just, we're social creatures. You're meant to be in a community, you're not meant to be this isolated. You can punish psychopaths by putting them in isolation for extended periods of time. And it's just, it's rough. Especially when you're dating people, like, you can't date at a frequency that's like healthy, you know? Like, I'm away for like a month or two and then I just show up again. It's like, you can't, no one, I don't know, from what I know, you can't fall in love at that slower pace. It's like too much of a cold fish. It sucks on the dating life for sure. So you try to make it work wherever you can, you know, with what you got and whatever your constraints are, you just kind of make the most, you try to make the most of it there. Yeah, it's fucked up because you can't have this healthy thing and like move on. Like, you can't as effectively move past someone because you can't socialize and you can't think about other people. Instead, you're like stuck on this one person, and it's like, you know, it's good to obsess yourself with your purpose and all that instead. But it's rough. And it hurts so much that you want to go see people, you want to go do all this, but then but you can't, because it hurts. Every time I go, there's this voice that's like, my body, you know, even though it's like worth going and it's cool to express your soul, but it's like, what do I prioritize, my soul or my body? And I thought we got to a point where I was like, is it my soul or my body? And I was prioritizing all my soul and not my body at all. And that wasn't the right combination. And I had this, when I got out of the wheelchair, I had a little bit of breathing room. I had like a decent amount of stride in my fascia. I could kind of put up with it. And I was like, oh, this is actually decent. And I just got too carried away and I just lost that ability and that fascia. And it's more painful now. And my steps are very shallow, like so shallow. And I should have just paced myself more with what I did have and be like appreciative of that. And and now I can barely do fucking anything, bro. It's so sad. I don't know. I like to just express what I'm going through, even if it's emotional and not attractive, because this is relatable, you know. I'm well aware, like, a lot of the content I post sometimes isn't so attractive, but I don't want to put on a false reality, you know. I don't want to put on a false experience. Sometimes I intentionally post ugly shit, knowing that it's ugly, when I could easily be attractive. Like, I've been the attractive guy. It's like, I don't know, there's more meaning in, it's more meaningful to show how ugly things are and be authentic through that, and then have your, you know, emergence out of that into something more beautiful. But it doesn't get a lot of views, it doesn't get a lot of likes, you know. It's people just kind of look at it like, what the fuck, but they don't see the big grand painting that you're trying to paint. Like, they may not look at it and have it be good. I don't know. I'm still learning, like, when to be ugly, because part of me sadistically weirdly enjoys it, like, but then I do it too much and it just fucks you know, fucks up my self-esteem too much. I've learned that you kind of can't be too ugly too much, like too much in a row with like posts, and there's a time for it. There's a window for it. But I don't know. That's what I just find really relatable. You know, I want that to be a part of me, like the down up. It's a good story to tell. You know, that's what we want to tell. Was things were decent, they were terrible, and you learned something that helped you to get out of that. Yeah, well, this was a good therapy session. Even if I'm just talking to myself, it's low-key kind of fucking... I feel better after this. So what I'm doing here, I'll show you. I'm doing my neck rehab. Not rehab, just... I just don't like how thin my neck is. I've had neck issues, and the issues are gone now. Praise God. But I kind of want to beef up my neck, because just proportionally to my head, and like, I just don't like how fucking thin it is. So I'm beefing it up. Purely on size. I did have this perspective of like, don't want to get too big, but I don't think I'm going to be a fucking UFC fighter, so I think it's fine. So, something I really neglect is the posterior side. And I just like... trying to get size on that. So I'm rounding the neck. Oh, it's really starting to burn now. It's pretty enjoyable. I really love this. Holy fuck. This is why I love making videos. I feel a lot better talking to the camera. Oh, man. I can feel like that's such an under-trained muscle. Because I'm so used to hitting the front, like the, I don't know if you can see, like the mastoid, sternocleidomastoid, and the flexors and the scalenes. But hitting the back is really weird. I might buy like a head strap. I was given $300 recently, and I was supposed to buy a wheelchair with it, but we took forever to put the money in. One of the $50 went, I gave it to a friend to buy a pie, and he spent all the $50. Fucking sorry for my language. Retard. So dopey, bro. Anyway. And then the other $50, what did that go to? I can't remember. Oh, the skateboard. Yeah, I needed a skateboard to get around the house. Whilst I was waiting for the wheelchair, because I couldn't wait for the wheelchair that long. And then the other 200, I just deposited. And I've been starving to buy a desk, because I need a desk to be productive, because I can't be in my bed and be unproductive. It's just harder to be productive when you're laying down, like it puts you in a lazy mood. I really like being upright and being on the toilet, but the toilet's on the other side of the house, so I'm not just going to go there every time I want to study. So I'm getting a desk, a nice desk, and it's just going to be like my home base of my work productivity. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. My weight right now for the neck is 4 kilos. 5 kilos. Not including the extensors. Because this is kind of like the first time I'm actually training the extensors. But everything, all the other sides, around 4 kilos, 5 kilos of weight. Yeah, I love it. I love what I figured out with the rehab principles. It's really effortless now. It's getting to a point where I can just apply it easily. Anyway, I should probably go, because I don't know how much space is on this. If you watch this, I don't know how you're seeing this. Stay grounded. I think that's going to be my saying, stay grounded. So